Hello, friends. Happy Friday. So, today we're talking about personal growth and what leads to personal growth. But first things first, if you're new here, welcome. Hey, my name is Keisha Ellingson, and I help movers adjust to life in a new area. So, if you're feeling disconnected and homesick, let me lead you through the process. And if you want to comment on the video while I'm going live, you can, and I will pull your comments up onto the screen when I have time. So, the topic today is what leads to personal growth. But first things first, let's kind of just talk about what personal growth is. Okay. So, personal growth is a process which a person goes through. Like, first, they recognize where they're at. Okay. So, having awareness is the first step, first process in personal growth. And then continually developing yourself until you reach your fullest potential. That's what personal growth is. So it's kind of like this continual process of being better versions of ourselves and then learning more and then being better versions of ourselves and just continuing through life, right? So one thing that will help with that will lead to it is stepping or being pushed into situations that you don't know how to handle. Okay. So for me, like what's coming to the top of my mind is a situation that I was pushed into that I did not know how to handle, like at all. Okay. So when Ethan and I and Jada moved to Ohio, I was pushed into an environment where I knew no one. Okay. Ethan was working long hours, like crazy long hours, 6 to 7 days a week. So he was working, like his minimum are 12s, but he usually would work more than 12 hours a day and then come home, fall asleep on the couch. I like wake him up. Sometimes he'd eat supper, sometimes he wouldn't. He'd go to sleep and then be gone. And so it was a very hard time for me because I was alone in a place where I knew no one. My companion, my adult companion, because I had a little kid too, was so working so hard and so much and so long that like there wasn't companionship, if you get what I'm saying. I was also a young mom, right? I had a 3-year-old and I was alone for my first time and very overwhelmed with motherhood and the 3-year-old. And then we had our baby, our second baby. And that's when like I really got pushed into that state where I didn't know how to handle it. Okay. Because our 3-year-old she'd nap sometimes, not often. And then an infant and lack of sleep and being the only one home, to like, take care of the kids and stuff was very stressful. So I'll give you an example. So I remember being so sleep deprived one day that I was like, I need a nap. Like I just need to be able to lay down. Like I don't even care if I sleep. I just need to close my eyes so I can think, and like have more mental clarity. So the apartment that we're living in, there was all like the door, no matter if it was locked or not, you could open it from the inside. So as a 3-year-old, I don't want her opening it from the inside and going out into to the apartment complex and stuff like that. So I had put something in front of the door. I put the TV on so she can watch a show. It was like a Disney show or something. And I set her on the couch and the baby was sleeping and I slept facing the back of the couch with my arms around my 3-year-old like this. I didn't actually sleep. But so she was content watching a show. I had my arms here around her and I could just close my eyes. It was so wonderful. And I remember thinking like, oh, I kind of feel desperate right now, desperate for sleep. Like I don't know how to handle the situation. And then things got a little bit harder, because like I was sleeping. I remember Ethan would, be gone at like 5. And then this, as a new mom of a baby boy, and I got peed on 5 times one morning. And he peed and I like put the diaper on, I'm like, ah! And I screamed because that's just my natural reaction and it stopped. He stopped peeing. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I like went to open the diaper back up again and he peed and it happened 3 times. And then I was like, okay, he's definitely done. And then I got his diaper again, and he peed again, 4th time. And then I remember like being so tired and so in need of help. And Ethan was just leaving. I was like, okay, like, I got this. Like he's clearly done peeing. He just peed on me 4 times. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna change his diaper. And I'm like, okay, take a deep breath. And then I leaned over to kiss the baby on the forehead because I was feeling stressed. So I said, like, okay, like, I'm gonna give him a kiss to kiss the baby on the forehead. And he peed up on my face. And that was the 5th time, like, in a row. And I remember, like, Ethan, I need help. Like, I need help. And he's like, sorry, I gotta go to work. And he left. And in that feeling, I was like, I did not know how to handle needing help and needing that support and not having it, right? But in that process, I was able to develop personally because it gave me the opportunity to develop skills that I would have never, ever developed had I had all the help that I desired. Okay. So the second way to start to improve your personal development is by doing things different, not like things that you don't know how to handle. For instance, I love moving. Okay. It's not a situation anymore that I don't know how to handle now because I've done it a lot of times. But I love it because it's hard and it puts me in different situations. So, for instance, if you are saying like, hey, yeah, I want to step into personal growth, stepping into something new, even if you know how to handle it, but just something that you'll have to develop your skills in a different way. For instance, developing your skills in a new hobby will help you with your personal growth, or reading books that challenge your thought process. There's a lot of limiting beliefs out there, so it's been so helpful to me to read books that really challenge things that I thought were like a part of me or something I couldn't do. Like, those books are amazing. Another way to step into something different is engage with people in a different way. So each time I move, I have to refine and develop new skills to connect because the culture is slightly different in like all these different towns and states you go to. So you're developing and like just getting new skills and new techniques to connect, and that is a form of personal growth. Okay. The third thing to what leads to personal growth is persistence. Okay. Being willing to get things wrong over and over again until you get it right. So many people try things for a little while and then go back to where it's comfortable. So like moving for a month and then moving back. And I'm like, friend, you didn't have time for that growth to happen. You didn't give it time, friend. And so I feel like just that willingness to step out and step out and step out again, right? And be in a space where sometimes it feels hard. And that's okay, because we're growing. Okay. So change or growth feels hard. It literally feels like failing. Okay. It feels like you're losing and you're not making any progress. But what's happening is you're building your resolve. You're building your courage. You're building your knowledge of how to get to the next level. And you're basically building this, I would say, like this platform. Okay. You're building this platform that you can walk out on now to get to your next step in personal growth. So even if it looks like failure, you're not failing. If you want to chat more about getting to the next level, aka personal growth, the Homesick to Happy Movers group is a group for you. There is a guide section in the group that's titled Personal Growth. So if you're loving this, go there and check out the videos in the personal growth section. There's a link in the description section of this video. So, and if not, that's totally cool too. Whatevs. Yeah, you do you. So, but the moral of the story is keep growing, friends. Keep growing. And when you fail, you learn. So it's not really failure, right? You're learning. It's just another step and another move towards being the best version of you. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later.